Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Eddy Smits, and we are live. Yoo-hoo! I want to read out loud it's a kind of mission statement. Sorry, for what I want to put out in the world. We think children don't understand us, but we don't understand them. In this day and age, adults think we always know better. We expect children to listen to us just because we are adults. We demand respect just because we think we do. I used to think like that before I visited more than 10,000 sick and palliative children as a hospital clown, where I experienced that the opposite was true. A visit to a 7-year-old girl who had only a few days to live changed my perspective forever. When entering the room, the whole family was in tears. The girl lay in her bed, and I made my way past everybody and sat on the foot end of the bed. I asked her why everybody was crying, and she replied, "I don't know. My parents told me that when I die, I will sleep forever." Then she said, "But then I don't know why everybody is so sad, because sleeping is my favorite thing to do." That was the day I realized we don't know better, and we can learn as much from children as they can learn from us. So, what would happen if we start seeing children as our peers, like a clown does actually? What prevents us from using the attitude of a clown as a guideline to connect with children? In other words, what would happen if we used the attitude of a clown in the real world? What's holding us back from using these valuable tools? Are we having a problem understanding how a clown works, or are we too proud to take the clown seriously? I'm convinced we all want to connect better with children. Now, here's what you can do about it. Here are some simple things that we can change to connect better. We can start with listening to them and not lecturing them all the time. From the moment they get out of bed until they go to sleep, we seem to be on their case the whole time. Brush your teeth, clean up your room, do your homework, put off the TV, go wash your hands, and don't touch that. In other words, we are constantly correcting them. How would you feel if someone did that to you? So let's take another approach. What would happen if we changed our perspective and feed their creativity and assertiveness? Parents would reduce friction and therefore avoid a lot of stress. Educational professionals that would connect better would need to correct less so that they could focus more on teaching. Medical professionals would benefit by not having a child that is scared and crying, which in turn would calm the parents and create even a commercial advantage. In other words, both children and adults' level of happiness would increase. Isn't that all what we want for our children and ourselves? So how do we begin? Let's look at the thing a clown does. I'm serious. We don't need to put on a red nose, but what we do need is to change our perspective and attitude towards children. More listening instead of telling. More honesty instead of protecting them by adjusting the truth. More vulnerability by showing our emotions instead of behaving like superhumans who know it all. Stop assuming children are on a lower level than adults and go to their level. be playful again, smile, and stop taking ourselves so seriously. The way we treat our children is the way this world will evolve.